Back, and today it's another do-it-yourself video. I'm going to show you how I make my own homemade vitamin C serum. It's something you have to be really careful making. Follow the recipe to the T because it's very hard to make it too strong. And if you make a vitamin C serum that's too strong, it will burn your face, and instead of getting all the positive benefits from it, you're just gonna be sorry. For this is my favorite. I've tried a couple different recipes. This one is my favorite. The ingredients that we're gonna use for this, you can see, it's gonna be 4 teaspoons of distilled water, a quarter teaspoon of vegetable glycerin, a quarter teaspoon of pure aloe gel, and then half a teaspoon of, it's vitamin C powder, but when you buy it, it's called L-ascorbic acid. That's what vitamin C powder is. This serum is 10%, which is the strongest you want to go. If you're not used to vitamin C serum, when you do apply it, you will have a slight tingling sensation, and that's normal until you build a tolerance. But there's so many benefits to vitamin C serum. It's proved to promote collagen building. It protects from ultraviolet rays when you're out in the sun. It brightens your skin, minimizes lines, gives you a glowing, youthful appearance. I use it every day. I have been for over a year now, but I've only been making my own for the past couple months. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pause it while I do it. What I'm gonna do is in a bowl, I'm gonna mix the water, glycerin, and the aloe together until they're mixed really well, because the aloe gel is really thick. You want to make sure that it's a thinner consistency. And then I'm gonna take all that and put it into my little colored glass bottle labeled vitamin C serum. And you want to make sure it's a colored glass bottle, because otherwise sunlight gets in there and breaks it down, even though you need to keep it in the refrigerator to keep it good. It does make a small amount, and that's what you want, because it does not contain a preservative, so it is only good for 1 to 2 weeks. I always put an expiration date on the bottle when I make it, so I know, even if it's not discolored or starting to get a smell to it, to dump it and make a new batch. Better safe than sorry. So I'm going to go ahead, do this, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. Thanks. Okay, so I'm back, and my vitamin C serum is complete again. In a tiny bowl. I used my face mask bowl because it's small enough. I mixed the 4 tablespoons of distilled water, the quarter tablespoon of glycerin, and the quarter tablespoon of aloe vera until it all mixed together into a watery consistency. Then I poured it into the mouth of this little dropper bottle. Luckily, this had a wide enough mouth to do that. I didn't have to keep sucking it up in the dropper and putting it in. And then as for the half teaspoon of vitamin C powder, I put it directly in the bottom. In the bottle, and then you gotta keep shaking it until the vitamin C powder dissolves. Now I know that the vitamin C powder is definitely not something most people have laying around the house, but I bought mine from Amazon for pretty cheap. I didn't realize how it was a 2-pound bag. I didn't realize, and I have enough vitamin C powder to make my own serum for a freaking lifetime. Because I also make my own hyaluronic serum, and that bag is a lot smaller than the vitamin C bag, and I've had that for like 8 months now, and it looks like it's barely been touched because you need such little powder in ratio to what I use as rose water. And I can show you guys how to make that. So now that the vitamin C serum's made, like I said, in the either amber or dark colored glass bottles where it should be stored so that the vitamin C serum won't get broken down or go bad. Now, I bought these bottles on Amazon as well. It was a set of 12 of them. Comes with 12 bottles, the 12 dropper lids, and this cute little gold pen. Let me see if I have this crappy pen to work with that writes directly on the bottles, and then it doesn't smear. It does wipe off with water, but it won't smear between. So we label what it is: vitamin C serum, and then I put the expiration date, which is 2 weeks from today, which will be June 3rd, because I have found I haven't had a serum go bad on me prior, a vitamin C serum go bad on me prior to the 2 week mark. Now the homemade hyaluronic serum is only good for a week, so I make an even smaller batch of that. And that's really good because with the micro powder you make it with, it really sinks a lot deeper into your face than these commercial hyaluronic serums that you buy. Same with this. That's why you gotta follow the recipe to the T, and the right amount of powder, because otherwise it'll burn. Now, like I said, if you're not even people who've been using the vitamin C serum for some time will still get a little tingly feeling when they apply this to their face, because it is 10%. If you're not used to vitamin C serum, or you are, and you decide to make your own and you put it on and you get an intense burning of your face, that's not normal. Rinse it off immediately. It wasn't made right, or that's usually the case, that it wasn't made correctly with the correct ratio of ingredients. I'm not gonna put it on my face now. I used the last bit of my old batch, which is why I had to make some more today, but I'm going to try it on my arm, and because I think that vitamin C is dissolved. So we'll unscrew it, take just a little bit in the dropper, put it on my finger like I would. I've been putting it on my face, and perfect consistency. Oh, it feels so smooth. Perfect consistency, which will only get better, because I guarantee you not all the powder dissolved. Come tomorrow morning when I use it, it will be even better. But nice smooth sinking. It's sinking into my skin rapidly, absorbing beautifully. And I have, I've never had a sensitivity to vitamin C serums, even when I started making my own. So I don't get like the tingling or burning, but I definitely do reap all the benefits from it. Homemade serums are something I'm just getting into. So far, it's just the vitamin C serum, the hyaluronic homemade serum, and I do make a homemade hair growth serum, if you're interested in that. But I will make sure that I put the link for the original link for the recipe for this in the description. So if you want to check that out, you can. It works amazing for me. If you've never used, vitamin C on your face before, you really should read up on it. You'd be surprised at the many, many benefits it has for your skin, and anti-aging. I mean, I'm 38 years old, and I'm told all the time that I do not look my age, and that's because as far as my skincare regimen, I take that very seriously. I follow a strict regimen. I like to have fun with my makeup and all that, but my skincare and my hair care, I take very seriously, and that's why for 38, I do have very, very good skin. And it feels good to get complimented on that because, I mean, there are nights or mornings I just don't feel like messing with it, and I make myself, and it's turned out to be worth it. But so that's my second do-it-yourself recipe. I hope you enjoy. I hope you try it out and it works for you. If you do decide to try it, leave some comments. Let me know how it worked for you. Please subscribe to my channel. I love to share my wealth of knowledge with others as far as the do-it-yourselves or just products that I love, and products that aren't worth the money. I'm not a product snob. Like, if I find the best thing that works for me, like, for example, it's summertime, so I don't wear full coverage foundation. I like the tinted moisturizer, and I buy the Aveeno one because over like the Lancome and all that, because honestly, it might not be like the top end brand, but it is what works perfectly for me, matches my skin tone, gives me perfect coverage, flawless looking skin, and a nice little glow. But anyway, I'm rambling on. I have a tendency to do that when the only person you have to talk to all day is a 16-month-old baby. Then you get the rambling when you're talking to adults. But so let me know in the comments if this worked for you, or if you would like to see the recipes on the hyaluronic or hair growth serum, or my setting spray, anything like that. I did have one I was using for translucent powder, which really wasn't bad at all. It's just that I love my Coty Airspun translucent powder so much that I stopped making that. But yeah, so thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye.